5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Syadza Nashuha Binti Muhammad Fadli, alumni of SMK Tengku Ampuan Intan, and now I'm currently studying in foundation in TESOL at UiTM Dengkil. So if you guys don't know what TESOL is, TESOL stands for Teaching English as Second Language. So basically what I learned is all about English, no science and no math. So throughout this video, I'm going to share my experience and maybe a bit of advice about my SPM journey until I get a place in foundation. So during my SPM life, I was in science stream. So my elective would be additional mathematics, physics, chemistry and biology. And my SPM result is not as excellent as other people, but Alhamdulillah, I managed to score A+ for history, pendidikan Islam and Bahasa Melayu, A solid for English and mathematics, B+ for biology, and the rest, yeah. And to be honest, I am so bad in math and additional math as well as science subjects. Even the highest I could score before SPM for mathematics was only C+, and for math was 19, and I once scored 8% for math. So yeah, what I can say is do not give up. There's still a room for improvement. So first thing first, I think you guys have heard of this many times, but you really need to make sure that you are in a good condition, good relationship with Allah, your parents, your teachers, as well as your friends. One tips or one advice that I would recommend you or we as student is we need to always sedekah, no matter is in a form of money or your knowledge. Just give as much as you can, because you never know how the power of sedekah will help you during your study life. Next is determination. It might sound a bit cliche, but it is very true. For example, when you know what are you going for, where are you going to, you tend to work harder to achieve those targets. So what I did was, few months before SPM, I did some findings or research about what are the possible courses that I might pursue. So I found two. It's either foundation in law and TESOL. So starting from that, I read through the requirements, and I realized that to be able to apply for foundation, the minimal requirements is a bit rigid because you need to score at least 5 credits, 3 A-, and for English you need to score at least A solid to pursue TESOL. So starting from that, I set my goal. Okay, I need to achieve this much for this subject and this much for this subject. We students often have this problem where we are so afraid to go and ask our teachers about things that we don't understand, especially if you are the weakest in the class. Even in my time, I was so afraid to go and ask my math teachers about questions that I cannot solve. But there's one day when our pengetua, Cikgu Sharif, told me that never ignore the subject that you are weak at, because that subject will trap you. So starting from that moment, I realized that I need to change my mindset. I need to be brave and just go ask my teachers about questions that I cannot solve. And then day by day, I tried to go and ask Cikgu Siti. And there's one day, I still remember Cikgu Siti told me that she likes when her students ask her question, even a simple questions, because it shows your effort that you want to learn. So guys, if you have anything to ask or things that you don't understand, just go and see your teacher. They are willing to help you. For chemistry, biology and physics, you just have to make sure that you have your notes with you and do past year questions as much as you can. And I'm sure our teachers have provided you with that. So now it's your responsibility whether to do it or not. Moving on to my favorite subjects, which are Bahasa Melayu and English. As for these two subjects, I will make sure that I have a compilation of the essays, or maybe you can just get the book from the bookstores. Why? Because when you read this compilation, it helps you to see how the idea arrange, how the sentence structure and the use of word. It really helpful for your writing paper, because a good essay is not about how many bombastic words you have, but a good essay is how precise the use of word and about your grammar. So make sure you read and practice a lot, and just send them to your teacher so you can see your progress, whether your writing is good, excellent or what. So yeah. As for Sejarah and Pendidikan Islam, to be honest, I don't study much on this subject during SPM, because like 3 months before the actual examination, I will make sure that I have the small notes on this subject right beside my pillow. So whenever I want to take a rest or before I sleep at night, I will just go through chapter by chapter. So then you don't feel the burden to actually memorize all the information before the actual examination. For mathematics and additional mathematics, I'm sure you guys know this trick. You cannot deny that these two subjects require many exercises. So just do exercises and make sure you understand the concept, the formula, and always ask your teachers and friends. Last but not least, I want you guys to understand that SPM is not only about the day you sit for the examination, but it's all about the whole process of you preparing yourself for the exam. I know it must be hard for you, but just take this as opportunity for you to prepare yourself better, and just believe that Allah holds something great, something better for you in the future. So if you guys have any inquiries or you need help for English especially, feel free to come and DM me or maybe WhatsApp me, okay? Stay safe and good luck guys. Bye. Assalamualaikum.